It's been 10 years since we've been here. I just love seeing all you. I'm going to take the show tomorrow. Had to throw that out there, I'm sorry. In Davis and over in Dixon. It's farther off of the side of our map here. You can't really see that. I'm pointing to the, oh. You know, I just graduated from the meteorologist school. Did I mention that? John Robert Powers. I did it. Anyways, you guys got to make sure, because there's an awful smell coming from there. You got to make sure that you got your windshield wipers on and your windows rolled up. Terrible cow lamb smells, something like that. Anyways, I don't think I have very much more to go on, because this little map, it's old. So I just want to let y'all know, in about 10,043 more minutes, we might come back with a show. Because the last time, it was 5,184 minutes. 10 years.
It's been that long.
Yeah, since I've done this broadcast. So, whether you like the news and the weather or not, it's been the weather. And I'm Stormin' Norma Jean Buckingham Lindsay Young the Third. Thank you.
Thank you for the weather lady.
Thank you.
Have a seat for a moment.
See, some of my stuff started going away and I don't know what happened.
Weather lady, what have you been doing in the past 10 years?
Oh, well, you know, first, I was doing the casino circuit, because they opened up Thunder Valley, you know.
Right.
And, oh, thank you. And yeah, I was doing that, and I was impersonating the Sweet Potato Queen. She's my twin sister.
Oh, okay, Sweet Potato Queen.
Cindy Hickey, that's her name. And anyways, I was doing that, and then I went on to, you know, do the Wheel of Fortune game.
Wheel of Fortune game?
Yeah, they had me with Vanna. I was on the teleprompter. She was in the video thing. So, yeah, I was doing that. And then, next thing you know, I got married.
I got married. Congratulations. Big hand.
I'm married now.
Wow, that's quite a rock. How long have you been married? How long have you been married?
Hun. Oh, he's holding up 3 fingers. Oh, 2!
2 years.
Thank you. Yeah.
I just wonder, any kids on the way?
Hell no. No. I remember Dale Van Dyke. Remember he came out and he said, "Hey, how many of y'all out there got kids? Clap." And then he said, "How many of y'all ain't got no kids? Show me some love." Energy they got? They ain't got no kids. And I figured the same.
Right, but I'll close a full circle when you're in a home and no one's visiting you.
Who's that?
Yeah, I just have kids that visit me in a home.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So what are you up to the next, Norma Jean?
Well, in real life or regular?
Just break that fourth wall whenever.
I said real life and regular. What do y'all want to know? Well, in real life, I was in Playboy magazine. And I was on the cover of the News and Review and in the Bee, and I did some movies and a horror movie and a lesbian movie and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Is that a genre now, lesbian movie?
I think they call it, well, in the old days they called it Les.
What do they call it now? Lifetime.
No.
His Hand of the Lost.
Oh, yeah.
Happy husband.
I thought that was funny. Thank you, Rick. You're wrong.
What Playboy issue are you in?
Oh, I was in the...
Get down to me.
It was the Women of Enron Playboy issue.
And you used to work for Enron?
No.
Oh, it's just that issue?
Yeah.
And what...
Responded.
Yeah, what part were you in?
Oh, I was in the Dirty Duck cartoon. I actually was working as an insurance agent, and Bobby London, who is the guy who does the Dirty Duck cartoon, was thank you, customer. I was looking for customer. He was a customer of mine, and he called me up, and he needed insurance, and I sold it to him, and then I started talking to him about, hey, I do this show, and here's some cartoon characters of me, and he said, wow, do you want to be in the cartoon? And I was like, yeah. And he said, well, you know, I can't really have you in the cartoon and show your face because everyone would say, oh, that's not you. And he said, how about if I put your name? And so if you get that particular issue, it says, what is your name? And the caller on the phone says, well, I'm Sinatra. And so apparently,
That's great. I have the issue.
anyways, Hugh Hefner had to approve my name because everyone or who was on the staff was like, what's that word? And he said, that's the lady's name who is, you know, I'm portraying and calling Dirty Duck. And he said, okay, well, I've never heard of that. And then he showed him pictures of me, and he said, okay. So I'm in Playboy. Just my name. So.
You have to have to approve your name.
Yeah.
Didn't Lincoln free the slaves? What was that about?
I know, but I got to tell you, the coolest part about it is that I asked him about it, and then he said, you know what? You're gonna get a surprise in October. And I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I was living with some friends. And anyways, I remember like thinking that this was gonna happen, and then I had a subscription of the magazine, and then I was looking at it, and it came to the house, and I opened it up, and I was like, oh, let me see if, you know, I'm in there, and next thing you know, I was like, oh my God, you know, I was like, here I am, you know, and I showed it to everybody in the whole world, and everyone was thinking that it was just like some fabulous picture of me, and it was not.
So it was just your name in Playboy.
Yeah, in a cartoon.
So you look on the label that you subscribe to, your name is also on that. So every month your name is on Playboy, apparently.
I was in Newsweek last week, too.
I've been on Time several times myself.
Yeah, on the cover. I was on the freaking cover.
My picture was at the
Every week.
Sports Illustrated.
Every week. But that is fantastic that you know Bobby London. That's what we got in Dirty
It's
Duck.
totally cool. I would have brought it, but I couldn't.
I'm sure your husband knows where it is.
Yeah, he hid it.
Yeah, it's not hidden. He knows where it is.
So, anyways.
Oh, that's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Norma Jean, a.k.a. Sinatra. Hold on now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I think she's going to change bit. Have the stage manager show me a bit, and then you have this. Norma Jean, ladies and gentlemen. You know, one thing that does sadden me about the Moe Show is...
What doesn't sadden you about the Moe Show?
Jason Patrick, one of the actors, writers here for the show, I mean, we contacted him, we had some bad blood between us. And I was hoping you would put that behind him and show up anyway. But
you know,
apparently he's a very small man in spirit, that sort of thing. Because we're just, you know, friends and family, you know, coming together, having fun.
Forgive and forget. He doesn't forgive, but he does forget.